Welcome back, friends and fans, to another exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. We are continuing our journey with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Last we left, we just barely bombed the reactor, and we're now getting back to Sector 7 to meet up at Tifa's bar, 7th Heaven. Without further ado, let's get into it. Gosh, this just looks so good. For the moments that this game takes in between, you'll see a lot of this. It takes moments in between moments from the original, and
keep on coming.
Obviously it shows them. Because in the original,
was it the Mako density?
We didn't get to see this part.
Explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
Yeah, so in the original, if you'll remember, there was just the bombing, and they're like, man, I guess...
How much farther do we have to go?
Not far.
And they're like, man, I guess that was it. Bombing's done. And then we all...
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Left this area.
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
Can't wait
and
to
the fire
take a hot shower.
Out the door, you know. And then Barrett was telling the group to just go meet on the train. So this walking through the hall,
she's good to go,
wasn't shown. And I think it's important
fire in the hall
that this part gets shown, because it shows Jesse's competence in making bombs.
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
Because right before this, she was saying that, you know, she did the measurements right for the bomb for the reactor.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's
See what I mean?
done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, 'cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
Tell you what, he knows how to move a crowd. So yeah.
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Hey,
Understanding that Jesse...
I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Understanding that Jesse for sure doesn't know that Shinra purposefully sabotaged their reactor
Yoo-hoo.
for the sole purpose of aiding their
I don't need to tell you what this is,
political
right?
and social
Of course not. It's healing materia.
facade
You can have it
in the
for
war
saving
effort.
my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
That was deep.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave.
Aw.
That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
Okay. Actually, with how much of a head start this game gave me, I actually feel I won't need to really be so extensive in my
Cloud,
search for the
up
nooks
here!
and crannies.
Look up! I said look up!
I'm right
Careful
here,
up
dog.
here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
I wonder if this is going to collapse. Freaky.
What? Why?
Well, wouldn't you know it? Jesse was right. Alright. Heads up, this next part's a little bit of a slog. But it is important.
What the?
My thoughts exactly.
It couldn't be. But then... The hell?
So, as I was mentioning before, in the last episode, a lot of what is in this game
Wait.
is intentional. You know, but you'll see, if you haven't already, whether you played this game by yourself or you've already seen another playthrough of this, but it's intentional that much of it is
You're not
different
real.
from the
You're
original.
dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully.
Dang, look at the sweat
Can
beads.
you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown that burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. the shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
I'm thinking more, though, that I should probably hold my tongue just yet on the thought that I have. Mainly because you'll see what I mean. It's not just that, you know, they added more to the game to make it more bloated or whatever. It's just, I can't...
Man, what a mess.
I can't say it without giving it away, you know?
Do what you like. I'm taking the kids to safety.
But it's just a really cool... I mean, I guess I could say this. It's a really cool thought because at first it has everything to do with the name of this game. It's not just called Final Fantasy VII Remake because they remade
Don't let the intruder escape.
the game from PS1 to now PS4 and 5.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case... it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to sell
Help me! What are they?
Drop your weapon!
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
Guys, there's so much to unpack just in that single
Sword on the
interaction.
ground, right now!
I would love to be able to, I would love to explain everything to you. I have so much on my
Never in
mind
doubt.
about it. So, I'm thinking more and more about the names of these games. And so,
That's that.
I originally thought
Not
that
bad.
these were named, this was named Remake simply because, you know, it is, in fact,
All clear.
a remake. And many games do that, you know. It's not like it's not new to
Holding bits over.
it's not new to the video game industry that
Let's
Remake
go.
is just a default name because that's exactly what it is. But rather instead, I'm thinking I was thinking about the name of the second game, the follow-up, and how it's called Rebirth. And the Rebirth title comes from a great many things that, you know, if you haven't seen the original or played through the original and the second part of this, and I can't really say a lot, but
Get ready. See ya. But the rooftops look clear.
I keep getting cut off here. I apologize. But
Over there! Open fire!
the
Shoot to
reason
kill!
it's called Remake isn't because it's just
Close call.
exactly that. It's a remake. It is remake because of the differences in the story that make it so that you're not playing the same game as before. You're playing
Get him!
It's
you're
all or
playing
nothing now.
almost the parallel yet perpendicular version of the game, where everything is meant to be the same, but because there are specific differences, the story itself is being remade from the original.
That it?
So our interaction just there with Aerith,
Let's go.
obviously already very different compared to the original.
Confirmed. Target
You didn't have any of
Full lockdown is in effect. All units.
the wisps
That's that.
blocking your way or trying to confront
Was
Aerith.
never in doubt.
He's here!
And that may or may not be making any sense.
That's that.
It's kind of a you have to see it in order to understand this kind of situation. Basically, what I'm saying is that the name isn't just because of the remake of the game, but it is in fact you as the character controlling the fate of the game has already started to be remade, and it's a remake of, I guess, what you could call the original, like the intended story.
See ya. That's
And
that.
because you have already seen the differences, you're seeing Sephiroth where you didn't originally. You are interacting with Aerith and these ghost-like creatures where
No escape. That's that.
where it wasn't seen before.
See ya.
Don't let him escape! HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
So from the start already, the story is being rewritten. It's being remade.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
When Aerith
No need
says
to assume the worst. I'm sure
that
he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't
the
you?
flower that she gave you
Guy's a soldier.
is for when
Goddamn one-man
lovers
army.
reunite.
You think he's a keeper?
Aerith, from what we've already seen in the original, is an ancient. And ancients are connected to the earth in a way that regular people aren't.
What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
No, I may just be babbling and incoherently telling you guys something that
And in the freight car
you're kind of
too.
just like
Because of the evacuation order?
disregarding as
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in.
as
Head for the front of the train and hold that.
annoyance in conversation.
An emergency schedule is
But,
now in effect. Your understanding and
I mean, yeah, we
cooperation
saw
is
that from the
appreciated.
original. Aerith is an ancient. She has a connection to the Earth, and a connection to how fate is meant to be played out with the world. She mentions this when we find her in.
Hey,
So
got a sec?
she knows
Holding
the
up pretty
original
well, huh?
events
Even
of
after
the
what we
original
saw at the
game.
station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Just leave me alone,
Wow.
alright?
My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or
Why
maybe
don't you
not.
learn to take a hint, buddy?
Do you think Wu Tai's to blame?
And so when she gives you the flower saying this is for
Little help,
when
Cloud?
lovers
Please?
reunite.
I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
You're welcome. So yeah, she knows the original events of the game.
What kind of
And is hoping
maniacs
for them
would
to
go
be
so far
played
as to
out.
bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, That explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
So now, obviously, I'm no like video game analyst, and I definitely don't know how to put together like a
Oh dear.
story essay or whatever.
Molasses, am I right? You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
But I can definitely still understand detailed
Let's get this out of the way.
story beats that are
Personally, I find
intentional
visual aids
and
make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
make
How many
the
times do I have
story
to tell you people? I'm not
much more improved than
There's such a
just
thing as
understanding
trying too
surface
hard to
level
get.
stuff.
So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good. If you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Yeah, in fact, my brother actually just shared a video essay just recently to our kind of like game group chat about Risk of Rain 2. And it was really well put together, and I love Risk of Rain 2, but I never gave a second thought to like the lore and whatnot. And this video is like an hour long, and thankfully
We are good!
Thankfully I don't have much else to do these days. I just barely finished a lot of my finals and whatnot.
Brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right? See you soon.
Now there's
At
a
Seventh Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting.
There's
She'll
been a good
worry.
many games that I've played for you guys that unfortunately some episodes are more video than game, and this was one of them. But nonetheless, I appreciate you watching. I love this story, and I hope you learn to love it too. I know I spouted off a lot of nonsense, but the more you think about what I said this episode, as this game progresses, it'll make a lot more sense to you. And hey, if you are interested in all that, well then, I guess I'll see you next time on Dragon Ball Z.